First bit of this should be two really easy mocks for FP2, so I'll just use cover up method. So we're going to end up with something over 3r minus 1, something over 3r plus 2, and now stick r, or maybe I shouldn't have used this method. Stick r as 2/3 minus 2/3, so that we get 3 over minus 2/3 times 3 minus 2 minus 1, so minus 1. So we're going to get a minus 1 over that, and stick r equal to 1/3, we get 3 over 3, which is 1. That's not so bad. So there's our partial fractions. Now part B is where the fun begins. We're not going to deal with this, we're going to deal with this. So we're going to write out the first few terms. When r equals 1, we get 1 over, basically I'm sticking r equals 1 into this rather than into this. So r equals 1, we get 1 over 3 times 1 minus 1, minus 1 over 3 times 1 plus 2, so that. Then when r is 2, we get 1 over 3 times 2 minus 1, that's starting to look good, minus 1 over 3 times 2 plus 2, r equals 3. Best to go a bit down with this, so 8 minus 1 over 11, and that continues in that sort of pattern which I've now seen until we get to r equals n minus 1. I don't need to go any further back than that because I can see the cancelling is happening sort of there. So r equals n minus 1, we get 3 over 3n minus 1 minus 1, it's 3n minus 4 if we really must, minus 1, I don't know why I've written 3 there, 1 there, over 3r minus n minus 1 plus 2, which is that. Then for r equals n, we get 1 over 3n minus 1 over 3n plus 2, and now we're going to do the cancelling, so I'll do that in red. But this is 0. When we add it all up, this is 0. The next one here would be 0. That would be 0. This would be 0, and we're left with half minus 1 over 3n plus 2. So the final stage is a half minus 1 over 3n plus 2 equals, put it all over a common denominator, it's 3n plus 2 minus 2 over 2 3n plus 2, and that equals 3n over 2 3n plus 2 as required. The next part of this question is to evaluate this thing, starting with 100 and finishing with 1000, and the trick here is to recognise, not really a trick, but recognise that what we really do is, instead of starting at 100 and finishing at 1000, what we do is we sum from 1 to 1000 and subtract the sum from 1 to 99. That leaves 100 to 1000 left. This is the formula that we use, that gives us the sum from 1 to n, so stick 1000 in that, stick a 99 into that, and then we should be in business. So quickly on a calculator, I'll just type this in. That equals 3000 over 6004 minus 297 over 598, and that gives us 0.00301. Just see what degree of accuracy they want, if anything. 3 significant figures, so that should do.